welcome to the PowersPoint Podcast, Season 5, Episode 40. I'm your host, Scott Powers. If you somehow tripped over something and dropped your phone, and it magically started playing this show like some kind of podcast booby trap, and you're sitting there going, wait, what the hell is this? Well, we talk about anything and everything with the exception of two things. We don't do religion or politics because honestly, I don't have the time, the patience, or the emotional support iguana required to deal with it. If you've been here before, welcome back, you beautiful chaos gremlin. You know exactly what you signed up for. So let's get into it. First of all, I hope you're doing all right out there. Maybe you're at work pretending to look busy. Maybe you're hiding from your family. Maybe you're driving around talking yourself into that third coffee. No judgment here. It's been one of those weeks where everything feels just a little off center. I tried starting the day all motivated, looked into the mirror, and I said, Scott, today is the day you get your life together. 5 minutes later, I'm staring into the fridge like I'm expecting it to pitch me meal ideas. Don't even get me started on the weather. Mother Nature's out there spinning a roulette wheel. 1 minute cold, next minute warm, then wind like someone's left the Earth's screen door open. I went outside. The wind slapped me so hard I thought it was recruiting me for a new religion. But hey, whatever you're doing right now, cleaning, driving, avoiding responsibilities, thanks for hanging out with me. All right, before we go any further into my brain, I just want to play something for you. I've been digging back into that gritty 90s Seattle sound. You know, the era where everyone wore flannel, stared at the floor, sang like they were fighting 3 emotional breakdowns and the flu. So I'm going to play a little track I dug up just for today's show. It's called Static on the Skyline. Total grunge vibe. Turn it up, let it wash over you, and enjoy. I'll be back right after this.
Rust on the neon flicker in the rain. Cold coffee on the counter echoes in my brain. Sidewalk full of strangers wearing yesterday's eyes. I keep looking for an answer in the static of the sky, and I fade like a ghost in a thrift store frame. There's static on the skyline, loving like a broken dream. I'm drowning in the low tide of everything between. Yeah, the world keeps spinning sideways, won't let me off this ride. But I'm still here screaming in the headlights of the night. Found a torn up flannel in a box of old sins. Smells like cigarettes and heartbreak. I forgot I'd been in. Try to wash the world off, but the stains just stay. Guess the past keeps hitchhiking on the back of every day, and I fade like a memory that lost its name. There's static on the skyline, loving like a broken dream. I'm drowning in the low tide of every day between. Yeah, the world keeps spinning sideways, won't let me off this ride. But I'm still here screaming in the headlights of the night. Turn the volume static on the skyline, whispering my name again. Feels like every inning's just a place I never went. And the world keeps spinning sideways, but I refuse to hide. So I'll keep singing loud enough to shake the night
We're back. And that track you heard was something Monica, my digital assistant, slipped into my playlist when I wasn't paying attention. She must have sensed that November mood settling in because it fit a little too perfectly. And since we're already sliding into that fall atmosphere, let's talk about what's creeping up on the calendar. Thanksgiving, 1 week away. I'm not diving deep into it yet, but this time of year has a way of slowing everything down, just enough to notice the small stuff. You start remembering old Thanksgivings and the strange little traditions your family never questioned. Everybody's got one. Some folks burn the rolls every single year and act like it's part of the charm. Some go all in on dishes nobody likes, but they protect them like national treasures. There's always that one person insisting on marshmallows on sweet potatoes like that's completely normal behavior. But the older you get, the more the holiday shifts. It becomes less about the picture perfect feast and more about that pause in the routine. Whether your Thanksgiving is loud, quiet, big, small, messy, or simple, there's value in that break. That moment where you step back and go, yeah, life's been a lot this year, but there's still good here. We'll get in more of the Thanksgiving madness on the Powers Point After Dark Friday night at 11 p.m. Central. But right now, I'm just going to enjoy the lead up. Everything gets a little more honest around this time of the year. And keeping that tone going, I've got another track Monica just threw my way. I don't know what's gotten into her lately, but she's been on a roll. This one has that warm meets gritty feeling, like something you'd hear driving home late at night with the heater barely keeping the windows from fogging up. This song's called Half Light Heartbeat. If it was a record, I'd say let's give it a spin.
streetlights hum like they're keeping score. into the dark, guiding me through shadows like a legend in the park. I'm holding on to something that I almost thought I'd lost, finding out the quiet doesn't always feel like frost.
All right. I hope you enjoyed that track. You know, sitting here in a very dimly lit P3 studios, it's quiet, everybody's in bed, Powers Irish whiskey in hand, just sitting here reflecting on things that I haven't thought of in years. And honestly, something popped up. I can't tell if it's real or if my brain just made it up. But picture this. My cousin decides that for Thanksgiving, we should have a friendly competition. A contest to see who can carve the most artistic turkey. You heard that right. An art contest with actual dead poultry. Nobody questioned it because, well, it's family. And that's how these things start. So we all line up, knives in hand. The rules were vague, which is usually a bad sign. Someone suggested we make the turkey look like something other than a turkey. Someone else, let's just call him Uncle Dave, got the brilliant idea to make this turkey look like a unicorn. And not a cute unicorn, a full rainbow painted, glitter laced horned unicorn on a turkey. Now, here's the part that nobody can explain. Halfway through, the cat somehow got involved. Nobody saw it come in. 1 second there's turkey art. The next second the cat's doing a perfect slow motion slide across the table, sending turkeys, carving knives, and even Uncle Dave's glitter unicorn flying. Glitter everywhere. Turkey everywhere. One turkey leg ended up lodged in the lamp. And then, just to make it weirder, my little cousin, 8 years old at the time, picks a leftover drumstick, holds it like a microphone, and starts narrating the contest as if it's a live cooking show. Everyone joins in. We're applauding, laughing, and cheering, while the cat sits on the kitchen counter, licking its paws like it just owned the place. No one knows who technically won the contest. The house smelled like burnt turkey, glitter, and mild chaos for a week. But somehow, we all agreed it was the best Thanksgiving ever. Whether it really happened or I dreamed half of it, I'm still debating with myself. What do you guys think? Did Uncle Dave's unicorn, glitter, rainbow really happen? Did my little 8-year-old cousin pick it up and think he was Howard Cosell? Well, no one knows. It may have happened, it may not have.
Footsteps echo down the hallway, empty rooms where shadows play. I hear the laughter from another time, fading fast but it still feels mine. Walls remember every word we said, every fight, every laugh, every tear. Echoes in the hallway calling me home. Even when I wander, I'm never alone. Hold on to the moments before they're gone. Echoes in the hallway, keep moving me on.
All right, welcome back. Again, that song was Echoes in the Hall. And that song really settles you into one of those quiet, reflective moods, doesn't it? Makes you think about what really matters. Thanksgiving's one of those times of the year where we get a chance to pause, take a breath, and reflect on the things we're truly thankful for. Whether it's family who's been there through everything, friends who make life a little brighter, or even pets that somehow know exactly when you need a little happiness. It's also a time to remember the ones who aren't with us anymore, loved ones who left their mark on our lives but aren't around the table this year. Those memories can be bittersweet, sure, but they remind us why these moments matter so much. Because no matter how chaotic, how messy, or how funny things get, every second we share is precious. So take a moment, laugh, hug, tell the stories, share the memories, and enjoy the people around you because we don't always get another chance. And while you're doing that, if you want to keep the celebration going, join us Friday night at 11 p.m. Central on Powers Point After Dark. That's where Keith Mackey and myself will be hosting the second Thanksgiving show. I did two this year because we didn't want to rush this holiday, so we want to savor it. Before you know it, we'll be back on the beach in the middle of summer thinking, man, everything's flying. So just enjoy the chaos, the laughter, the quiet moments, and all the people and pets that make it worth it. I'm Scott Powers, and this has been Powers Point Podcast. Happy Thanksgiving. I know in Canada, you guys had your Thanksgiving in October, but you know what? Every day could be Thanksgiving, right? Because the friends that we met along the way, old, new, family, doesn't even have to be by blood, it could be by choice, if that makes sense. So, everybody, from myself, Jim, Keith, guys, just have a great Thanksgiving. And again, join Keith and myself tomorrow night on the Powers Point podcast after dark. Have some fun, have a few more laughs, and we'll see you there. Until then, my friends, again, have a happy Thanksgiving. I'm Scott Powers, signing off.